We're here with the official DJI wide angle lens for the Mini 3 Pro, and we're going to start this test out today at about 500 feet away from the bridge and about 100 feet in the air. We're a couple feet higher than 100, but close enough. So what we're going to do is take a photo first, and then we're going to fly in to the bridge. And we're using the standard lens now. We're going to compare it with the wide angle. So here's just a JPEG photo using normal lens. And now we're going to fly in as close to the bridge as we can, before we get all the way in. So, and again, we're flying with the this is the regular lens that's on the camera. So here we go in. We're counting down. We're 450, 448. Look at those birds flying by. 469, 474. So now we'll take another photo at this point. Well, actually, we'll fly backwards back to the 500 feet to kind of give you a perspective, coming and going, and what kind of angle you have, field of view you have with those lenses. So now that we're back out here again, we'll kind of back into around 500 feet here. Here we go back in again. We'll go back in and get our photo, which we forgot the first time around. So let's get as close as we can and still see like the whole bridge up and down here. So here comes another photo here. Switching from video to photo, you get a different field of view on that. So there's a photo. And okay, now we'll switch back to video here. We'll get up a little bit closer, and maybe we'll take another photo here. Kind of change it up a little bit. Kind of give you a couple different photos here. I'm tapping to to focus there, and we'll snap another photo. Okay, so that's again with the normal lens. So now we'll back out again here, or back out. Actually, at this point, we're going to come back to my flight location, which is right over here, and we will change out the the normal lens, which is the lens cover, for the wide angle lens, which is a different lens. So here we're coming back now, making a switch. Okay, so now we've got the wide angle lens on, and we're at the same 500 feet away from the bridge at around about 100 feet in the air, and you can see how the bridge looks much farther away, but of course we can see much more on the left and right than we did before. So we'll take our photo right away like we did before. Get that perspective. So it says enhancing the photo quality this time. Didn't do that last time, so I guess that's doing something. Whether that's HDR, I don't know, but the photo does look better, doesn't it, than the time before we did the enhancing. So I don't know why it didn't do that. Oh, we're in Pro there. Let's go. We're doing everything in Dr. Auto's. Dr. Auto's running the the filming today, so get that back in Auto. So now we're going to come in again from 500 feet, as close as we can get to the bridge without going over. So, of course, with this wide angle lens, we're going to get a lot closer to the bridge than we did before and see more of the side to side, too. So here we are about 425. That's much closer. I think we got about like maybe 450, 460 with the normal lens on. So we'll take our photo again. And there's a wide angle photo there. Again, you can see much more of, kind of, the side to side there. Okay, so we'll grab a second photo here. I'm tapping the focus here. Then it's enhancing image quality. That's a much better photo that time with doing the enhancement. I don't know how that enhancement's acting. I think that's just on the auto settings. Nothing I'm doing. So we'll back it out again. To our 500 feet, and you can see the very different perspective from the normal lens, and you're going to see a little curvature there on the sides, which of course you see with most wide angle lenses. Now in the photos, that wouldn't be any problem to just fix that in post. So we'll get another picture going there. Again, looks really nice, but you can see the curvature, which again you see that on most wide angle lenses, especially on smaller cameras like this, smaller more affordable type gear here. Okay, so we're about 460 feet away from the bridge now. and we'll pull back to our 500. Went a little bit too far there, but right around 499 500. There we go. 501, 502. It's hard to get exactly on 5. There it is, exactly on 500, 102 feet up in the air. So here we're going to come back in for a second run in. And on the video too, you can see the the curvature with that wide angle lens. But you can fix that in video too. Not as easy as fixing it in photos, but it can be done. So here we come in. And the whole point of the wide angle lens is to be able to get closer to things and show more of what's around your subject, with that extra wide angle. So here we go back out again. Just wanted to give you a second run in there. As far as the quality is concerned, I don't see any drop off as far as photo or video quality using the wide angle lens. Again, you just get that a little distortion, a little barrel distortion. People have all sorts of nicknames for it. So okay, here's the this is, I showed you screen recording so you could see all the stats and what was going on with the distances and the camera and the video settings. So here's just the pure stuff off the memory card here, kind of added it down a little bit here where I don't have as much of me just, hovering the drone. You get a lot of movement here. So you can see the video quality looks fine. It was a decent day out. It wasn't a great day. We had, those kind of clouds, not necessarily the good puffies, but just kind of the big white, kind of unbroken cloud there. So we got some diffused light. Again, not the most beautiful light, but decent light, especially for a cold winter day in February here. So hope you enjoyed this video. This is my first testing of the DJI wide-angle lens for the Mini 3 Pro out in the field. I've done a kind of a desktop unboxing portion of video where I kind of go over a lot of the stats about the field of view change from the regular lens to the wide angle, and I don't memorize the stats in my head here, so you can go back. I'll put a link down. You can watch that first video where I kind of explain all the technical aspects of the lens as compared to the lens on the camera. This lens sells a DJI. There you see the better view there, less clouds that direction. But this sells at DJI.com for $39.99. Now the lens is usually on back order, so you have to be patient. Or you can go over to a place like Amazon.com and you can find it there too. But lots of times the sellers will overcharge you. Higher than $39.99 to get it. Typically, it's in the $50 when you're buying off a third-party seller on Amazon. But I will put a link down below. You can find it on Amazon for $39.99. But again, if you see it, hit the buy button right then when you see it. Don't put it in your cart. It won't be there, when you go back. So again, affordable lens. Whether whether you like some of the barrel distortion it brings as far as the benefits of the wide angle, that's up to you. But leave your comments down below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video, folks.